Doctor Who, man. The season 10, series 10, for me, it is killing it right now. It's literally straight up killing it because it's back to basics. And I think that's great because for a long time, it was very fairy tale and fantasy and like very over the top and epic and grandiose, which was fine, but it felt like that went on for a long while. I always preferred Doctor Who when it was more about kind of people and the Doctor being kind of anchored to a specific point in time, probably due to his companion and the companion returning to her family because she has kind of like a normal life, so to speak, that he or she or they do need to get back to. I think that did happen on occasion with the likes of Rory and Amy, but I think as we got into Clara, it kind of happened less, and so she went from like minding children, being like a nanny, to a teacher, and it just kind of happened. There was no kind of gradual, or at least I don't remember there being any kind of gradual process towards it. But with Bill, it's a completely different story. She's got a life, she's a student, she's trying to do her studies, she met the Doctor, and the Doctor himself is kind of in a weird place right now. He's in a place where he has to mind the vault, and so therefore he has to keep returning to our present, which is great because it allows for great storytelling because he'll always then come back and then go off on another adventure. I just love the simplicity of the show right now, like the way they introduce Bill and her relationship with the Doctor, and the fact that the stories now are just literally a sci-fi concept, the Doctor, Bill, and then a few other cast members to do with that story. It's very much like the Russell T Davies era of Doctor Who, which is one that I really enjoyed. And I think, yeah, this series is getting kind of like a good response from people because it has been scary in places, and it has been quite interesting to see. And the vault, everyone wants to know what's in the vault, everyone's got their own theories. I'm pretty sure we'll find out soon. I don't think it will be what people currently think it is, but you know, as time goes on, sure enough, we'll find out. We'll see what's in there. I have no idea. I mean, I've just heard people's theories, but we tend to be wrong about these kind of things when fans just like try to assess and analyze things for some reason. I don't know why that is. Having the Doctor be a university professor is actually quite interesting as well, just because of how eccentric and weird he is. And that's really cool. It's cool that he's kind of like got a job, kind of a purpose, rather than just being, there's only so many times you can, or so long you can do the whole man in a box traveling through space and time with no cares in the world. Whereas this time, you know, he's got a job. He has made a promise to himself, which he does keep on breaking, and he's reminded that he keeps on breaking it. I've really liked Bill so far because she's kind of normal. You know, she wanted to learn, and then she'll just introduced to this mad world by this crazy guy and thrown into these situations that she never thought were possible. You'd assume that her being normal would be boring, but for some reason it just isn't. She's just a well-written character and well played by Pearl Mackie as well. One of the running themes with Bill is her mother, who we've seen only in photo a few times. I'm wondering if that has anything to do with her arc, because usually like the companion will have an arc of some sort, and I just had a weird thought. What if her mum and the vault? No, but did her mum die? I'm sure she said her mum's dead. No, that's a stupid theory. Ignore me. I was just riffing there, coming up with nothing. I don't know what else to expect from this series, but I do want a two-parter. They've not done a two-parter yet. I used to love Doctor Who two-parters, and I think we're due one. Like, I think we're a really old one. Like, I want one kind of like in the middle of the series, and obviously the ending being a two-parter as well. I used to really enjoy it when they did that because it just made for great watching, because you've got a cliffhanger, and cliffhangers are great when done well. Going back to basics was definitely the right thing to do. It kept me watching, and it kept others watching, just because it's nice to change up the flavour every now and again. Yeah, it was cool having the whole fantasy thing, but then switching back to kind of, I say darker, but you know what I mean. I don't actually mean dark, but darker stories and whatnot, because the stories have been quite morbid so far, involving like literally gruesome deaths and whatnot. So going back to that, I'm completely cool with. Hope to stay with that for a while. Obviously, we see how things go for Series 11, but first we've got to wait for the new Doctor to be announced and the regeneration, which will probably happen at the end of this series. Just so much to come, but yeah, I like that they're taking it back to basic and stripped away kind of like all the excessiveness and just like focused on telling the science fiction story, because that's what I'm about at the end of the day. I'm about seeing interesting concepts and whatnot. So far, I like how it's simplified things. Like, comment and subscribe, and I'll check you on the next one.